say, David?
Somewhat. What would you worry about? Well,
I'm good. Yeah, I'm fine. How about you? Listen, look, this book. This is so exciting. That's brilliant. When did you say it's going to be published? Available? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wow. How do we buy it? Where do we get it from? Oh, wow.
go. So, hello. Can everyone say a big hello?
Hello.
Excellent. You can all be heard. So,
Hooray.
welcome,
Lovely.
one and all. My name is. Oh, hang on. I can hear myself in the background. That's my bad. Okay, so my name is David Postansky, and welcome to an Extreme Improv XStreamed show. This is a short-form, live, fast-paced improv comedy show extravaganza where we're going to make up scenes and so much more based entirely on your suggestions, audience at home. So first things first, as we always do, I'm going to tell you to check the suggestion box down below. So we need you to put into the comments a suggestion of if you could have a superpower, what would it be? If you could have a superpower, what would it be? That is what we need for the first suggestion. In a moment, we are going to meet our performers, and then we're going to meet some other special guests that we have on the show tonight. So first up, let's meet JJ.
Hi, my name is JJ. I'm normally from London, but I'm in posh Tunbridge Wells today. So all my characters will have a certain accent, darling.
Okay, fantastic. We are also joined by Andrew.
Hello, I'm upside down.
Amazing.
Now, no.
Yes. So, hang on. I just got a message which, this is not a good start. Alan, tell the people who you are.
Hello, my name's Alan, and I'm a complete fraud. See these books behind me? I haven't read any.
Excellent. And Ruth.
Hello, I'm Ruth, and I'm just me.
Yep.
Now, I'm gonna take the segue opportunity here, just because, Alan, you mentioned about books being behind you, being about a fraud or something or other. Now, I wasn't quite prepared to do this, so I don't know if I'm actually going to succeed at it. But if I go like that, last night I announced that there will soon be this book here available for people to purchase via amazon.co.uk.com, all the way around the world. You'll be able to get it in paperback form, Kindle form, and a little while after you'll be able to get it in audiobook form too. And it is the Extreme Improv Big Book of Improv Games, which lists over 100 improv games and how to play them. It will tell you the rules and pro tips of how you can do the game successfully and have fun with it. It's easy enough to read for people of all levels, so if you're not a performer and want to learn how to play some improv games, they'll be good for you. And if you're an experienced veteran of the improv world, there will also be some cool insights and some brand new games that I guarantee you're not going to have come across before. Just to give you the quick update on that story, it's because every single year I try to come up with some new games with new twists on ideas that we can keep making these improv games wacky and weird, and I came up with a bunch of new games this year, but because of the pandemic I was holding them off until we could go on stage again, and because it seems like it'll be a while before we're literally on stage again, I'm going to start making it so we play some of these games on this show, but also you'll be able to learn to play them at home. Now that that plug is over, let's meet some other special guests we've got today. So, we have a couple of audience members joining us. So first of all, I'm going to ask Kimmy. Kimmy, could you restart your camera? Hello, and if anyone who doesn't know why she's called Kimmy, this is Kylie, also known as Kim Kardashian, as I think quite possibly JJ may have once referred to her as, or someone else,
Never.
I forget. It may not have been you. But how are you doing, Keely?
Good, yeah.
Okay, and we are also joined by Donna, Lady D, Barnard.
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 I'm trying to just read it in little text, and like so you get the name Bernard, and then the Americans say Bernard, and I just saw Barnard, and I panicked. I'm sorry. So we'll be asking you guys for some suggestions and to help us vote along the way. So let's have a quick look at the suggestion box. So Keely and Lady D, as I will call you, I will ask you for some suggestions of something next, but because our audience have put so many good suggestions into the comment section at the moment, we will use one of those. So let's just come back here, because our first game is going to be a game of Verbatim. Again, we often start the show with, the way this works is one of our performers will do a 30-second dramatic monologue, and then another performer will then attempt to recreate their performance as precisely as they can. Let's have a quick look at some of the suggestions and comments that we've got already. Max is back and says, Max is ready and happy to be here. Erica Leah on YouTube says, hello. So anyone out there, you can watch this on youtube.com/extreme improv, facebook.com/extreme improv, or twitch.tv/extreme improv. Let's have a look what else we've got. The suggestion of the power to make, says Erica. That's interesting, filling the gap of that sentence at the end. Janie says to be able to freeze time. Danny says, hello guys, this is such a contrast from yesterday. Yes, it's a smaller show tonight. Smaller in performer numbers, not smaller in energy. Erica finishes her sentence saying, the power to make a husband listen to his wife's every word. I think we're going to take that suggestion. And Alan, you can start us off on that one. Right, so Alan, you will have 30 seconds to perform a dramatic monologue on the theme of the power to make a husband listen to his wife's every word, and here you go.
I mean, the most important use I've ever had for my superpower, which is the power to make a husband listen to his wife's every word, has been the use of the power on Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, because, of course, he spent most of his life wandering around amongst people of races other than white men, pissing them off to his maximum effect, whereas the Queen was raised as a diplomat. So now he's no longer allowed to speak at all, thanks to my superpower, which is the best. And of course,
and that is 30 seconds. Thank you very much there, Alan. So next up, we are going to come to Ruth. Ruth, you will now have 30 seconds to recreate Alan's No, I'm jumping ahead. Just recreate Alan's performance, and here you go.
Of course, the best use of my power, which is to make a husband obey everything that his wife says, is with Prince Philip, because he used to go around to other countries, pissing them off as much as he could, and since I have used my power on him, he now has to go around and he can't speak at all. And
that is 30 seconds. Thank you very much there, Ruth. So next up, we are going to come to JJ. JJ, you will have 30 seconds to recreate Ruth's recreation of Alan's original monologue. And here you... Oops, hang on. I couldn't grab you on the screen. Here you go.
Best use of my power is, well, the power to stop husbands talking about everything that the wife says, is to do Prince Philip. So Prince Philip goes around and pisses a lot of people off, especially non-white people in other countries. And so with that power, I have stopped Prince Philip being racist, Phil the Greek.
And 30 seconds has now lapsed. Thank you very much there, JJ. So now we're going to take things full circle. Alan, we're going to come back to you, and you will have 30 seconds to recreate JJ's recreation of Ruth's recreation of your own original monologue. And here you go.
Well, I mean, the best use I've got for using my power, which is to make a husband do everything that a wife says, is the use of the Prince Philip, because Phil the Greek used to go around being racist and pissing everybody off, especially non-white people. But Greek people are more or less white, so we're allowed to take the piss out of them whenever we like. And I only hope this is exactly what my wife had in mind when she suggested this category for us to be talking about in the first place. If not...
And that is 30 seconds. Thank you so much there, Alan. So, audience... It is now voting time. Please put into the comment section who you vote for here. If you are voting for Alan just now, then type in Alan. If you are voting for JJ before, vote JJ. And if you are voting for Ruth, vote Ruth. I'm going to ask our guest audience members to restart their cameras and come on back. So Lady D and Kimmy, if you can rejoin us. you can help us out here. Let's find out, first of all, what Andrew, who do you think did the best recreation there?
I vote for Alan.
Everyone's got 3D glasses to hand. I love it. Okay, then, Lady D, who do you think did the best recreation?
I think JJ.
Thank you, darling.
Straight in there for JJ, and that vote will count. Kimmy, who do you vote for?
JJ.
So that's 2 votes for JJ straight off. Let's go and have a look at some of the votes in the voting section. We've got Janie on Twitch has said Alan. Erica has said Alan. Obey me. Let's have a look. Julie Pennell says Ruth. Max says JJ. So that's 1 for Ruth, 2 for Alan, 2 for JJ. I think 3 for Alan rather.
No, 3 for JJ.
3 for me.
Sorry,
JJ.
3 for JJ. Guys, help me keep track. Right. Caitlin P on YouTube says Ruth. Livia on YouTube says Ruth. Any more votes coming through?
Jane on Facebook.
Jane on Facebook. Okay, let's just have a quick check.
I don't know why I'm possibly reminding you that she's voted. I don't know who she's voted for.
She voted for JJ.
Wow!
Okay,
That is
and also
amazing.
Danny O'George has said, I think I have to split my vote between JJ and Erica. So, very good. I think that means JJ may just about have won it.
Early victory.
Well done
Is it
there.
any surprise that Jane Jade voted for JJ?
I am not called. There's also a Jane Martin who I saw.
Okay, so yes, let's vote for JJ. So yeah,
That'll be
well
completely
done.
different from Alan's wife voting for Alan.
Right. So anyway, let's
Nobody I love is voting for me.
No, well, yeah.
let's move
They
on.
don't feel the need to patronise you, Ruth.
So
We're men.
Andrew.
Our fragile egos can't take things.
Okay, so I'm going to be potentially cruel here, but it depends how much you fight me on this. So, Kimmy or Dono, are either of you willing to help us out on this next game?
Yeah, go on then.
Excellent. See, didn't even need convincing. Right, so, this time, Andrew, you will go first. Kimmy, can you give us a suggestion of a superpower you would like to have?
Being invisible.
Being invisible. So, Andrew, I would like you to do a 30-second dramatic monologue on the theme of being invisible. And here you... Oh my god, I knew you'd do that. Go.
The best thing about being invisible is you can't even see me. I can do what I like. I can go here, I can go there, I can go everywhere. You can't see me. You can't. Well, you might be able to hear me, but as long as I'm quiet, even if you can hear me, you don't know where I am. I could be here. I could be over here. I could be anywhere. I could be behind you. Hello.
And that is 30 seconds. Excellent stuff. So, in fact, Lady D, this may be slightly easier because as a audience member to help us out, I'm now going to give you the challenge of you will have 30 seconds to recreate Andrew's original monologue as precisely as you can. Okay, I'm going to put you into the spotlight view, and here you go.
I'm over here. I could be over here. I could be behind you. Or I could be over here. You never know where I am. I could be here. Or am I over here? Who knows? Do we have 30 seconds yet? It's not 30 seconds yet.
No, that's 19 seconds.
Blimey. I'm over here. Am I over here? Am I reading your phone?
And that is now 30 seconds. So, because of the suggestion, this now made it an interesting round. But I will now have 30 seconds. Oh, I like this actually. Just because of my background, this is going to be a 30-second plug for the book. Right, so I will now have 30 seconds to recreate Lady D's recreation of Andrew's original monologue. And here I go. So, am I over here? Am I over here? Am I over here? Am I over here? No, oh, you can't see me. That's because I'm invisible. I'm invisible. And now you can read the plug for the book. Oh, I'm invisible. And has that been 30 seconds yet? Oh, what? It's only been 19 seconds? Blimey! Right, that's quite a long time. So I'm completely invisible, but I am over here. Right then. And that is 30
you made
seconds.
your chair invisible as well.
So, now, we will come back full circle to Andrew. Andrew, you will have 30 seconds to recreate my recreation of Lady D's recreation of your own original monologue. And here you go.
I'm over here, or I could be over there. I'm invisible, and I'm over here, and I'm plugging my book in the background there, as you can see. And has it been 30 seconds yet? 19 seconds, blimey, that's a long time. I'm still invisible. I'm somewhere. Am I?
And that is 30 seconds. Well done, well done. So, well done there, Andrew. That was probably the most interesting version of that we've ever done, where it was just a solid 2 minutes of an empty screen. So, audience, please now vote. Who do you think did the best recreation of what came before? If you feel it was Andrew just now, then vote for Andrew. If you felt it was me before, then put David. If you feel that it was Lady D, put Lady D. So, let's find out first of all. Ruth, who would you vote for there?
Oh, it's impossible. It's impossible because Lady D was brilliant. Well done, Lady D, because it wasn't something you would expect to have to do, but you did it very well. David, just yes. You get my vote.
Okay. Hang on, wait a minute. We've got a new challenger entering. I hope this is literally someone we expect it to be. It says Simon Cowell is entering. Okay, yeah, it's Courtney. So Courtney is back. I was worried. I gave Keely the Zoom link, and she shared it to some friends. It could have spread out to the ether, and we could have had some nudity on this thing. But guys, don't go naked on the show. It'll get us banned. Right. So, Simon Cowell, did you see that performance just then?
No.
Excellent. You can't vote. Right. So, JJ, who would have you voted for?
Well, I think all three, a bit like Ruth, I think all three were actually very good impersonations. But there was only one of you that went stage left rather than stage right, and that was Lady D. Both the professionals went to the wrong side of the screen, so my vote goes to Lady D.
Okay, fair play, fair play. And Alan, how would you vote this?
Well, I have huge props waiting for Andrew for an advert for his book, which was also invisible as well as him. I feel sorry that he's missed out on such a spectacular opportunity to promote his inner workings there.
Yeah.
But as always in these situations, we're all supposed to expect anything except the members of the audience who get press gangs. So it's got to go to Donna Lady D. Barnett, because she wasn't expecting it, and she acquitted herself very well.
Very well.
Okay, let's have a quick look to the comment section. We see that Jane has voted for Lady D. Danny O'George has said, considering she was thrown in the deep end, I'm voting Lady D. Max says Donna. Janie says David. Styles Clash is back and says Lady D. Erica says David. Sophie J says Andrew. Caitlin P says David. Julie says Lady D was fab. Livia says Lady D. Battle Cat says Lady D. And Lady D, you have won that round. Well done there.
Thank you.
So,
Well done, yeah.
audience, I'm changing what it says into the suggestion box now. Can you please type in suggestions of famous movies? Famous movies. We're about to move on to our next challenge, which are going to be some alphabet scenes. We're going to do some alphabet scenes, and I will use some of the previous suggestions of superpowers to inspire that. But in fact, Simon Cowell, if you could have a superpower, what would it be? And oh, he's still there.
Am I there? Yeah.
You are.
Yeah.
Good. I'm trying to put it on charge.
What, your superpower?
Yeah, I was going to say, that might be the inspiration. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
To go invisible, you know, so no one can see me.
So we've just had that. We thank you for that contribution, but this is not going to plan. If you could have any other superpower.
Competence.
Teleport yourself into, I don't know.
Teleportation. I love it. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you very much. So we're going to go on to our next scene using that as the suggestion. Hopefully Simon there can get his superpowers charged. So, okay, right. Starting us off, we are going to have Alan and JJ about teleportation. Alan and JJ, this is going to be a traditional alphabet scene on the theme of teleportation. So, everyone out there, we are now doing this alphabet scene, and you are going to start at the letter B. You're going to start at the letter B, go all the way through the alphabet until you get back to the letter B. This is a scene about teleportation, and here you go.
Bloody hell, I didn't see you there.
Can't you see that I'm here ready for teleportation?
Do you know, I'd assumed you'd teleported in, and that's why I hadn't seen you.
Everything you assume is to be an ass or a donkey.
Fair enough.
Go and get my teleportation suit now.
Herringbone suit or the one with the pinstripes?
I don't bloody care. Do I look like I care?
Jesus Christ, sorry I asked.
Kryptonite. The one that, anti-kryptonite one. That one. I don't know which one it is.
Looks good on you. Makes you look almost slim.
Makes me look slim, you mean?
Normal, I'd say. Makes you look normal.
Orifices to you. That's what I say. Orifices.
Perplexing aside, where is it you're planning on teleporting to?
Queen? Did you just call me a queen?
Regular queenliness does not even begin to describe your effusive campery.
Slovenly. Your grammar is so slovenly.
Tell it to the hand, because the face don't give a shit.
Umbilical cords are in these days, so I'd like one of those on my suit as well.
Verisimilitude would require that the umbilical cord be not merely on your suit, but trailing behind it.
What is vermicelli suit?
Extremely difficult to explain.
Well, you are the man, so please explain.
Zealously, I shall explain. Verisimilitude is making things look extremely realistic.
Ah, well, that's me, really.
Bloated. That's you, not
That's the scene.
realistic.
That's the scene. It's not bloated. It's the scene. David Slow. It's not my fault. C scene, D, we finished.
And you are done. So sorry about that. I was not paying attention. But that was excellent.
Nobody blames you in the least.
I do.
Okay, excellent stuff. We are going to have another one of these, and this time it will be Ruth and Andrew. Ruth and Andrew, you are going to do this scene, and this time you are going to do it based on a famous movie. Let's have a look what we've got. We'll use a few of these. I see here that we've got a suggestion of the movie The BFG. The BFG. So that's the Big Friendly Giant from Roald Dahl. Let's choose a letter of the alphabet to you to start at. You're going to start at the letter H. You're going to start at the letter H, and you are going to go round until you get back to the letter H. And here you go.
Have you seen it? Have you seen it yet?
I did. It was massive.
Just a moment. What was massive?
Jesus, didn't you see it? The big, massive giant walking through the streets.
Kind of. It was on the screen, and yeah, it was big. It was very friendly though.
Loud, very loud. Set all the car alarms off.
Yeah, it makes me think that they shouldn't really have filmed it on a street.
No, I don't think that was a good idea.
Or, of course, as a cartoon, really, animation, they didn't have to have the alarms go off.
Possibly.
Quite extraordinary animation, though.
Really, really extraordinary animation. I mean, I was very impressed.
Super film.
Trying to sleep, but I'm wide awake now after all that excitement.
Unlikely that you can sleep through a film with a great giant walking through it.
You've forgotten where I am.
Very unlikely. Very.
You were V or...
You are. Unfortunately, you're the V.
Very, very, very forgetful.
Well, I can see that. Why? Why are you so forgetful?
Why? That's the good question. I don't know. I think that giant might have given me a concussion. I mean, it caused quite the earthquake.
Extremely unlikely from a film.
Why?
Why? I think I have a concussion.
Zounds! That's crazy. Did someone hit you over the head in the cinema?
Absolutely. I think it was the usher.
Bloody hell. They're not supposed to do that.
Concussions aren't, a laughing matter. I mean, I'm quite worried.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not laughing at you. I'm just puzzled as to why an usher would do that.
Everything's confusing me right now. I don't even know what cinema we're in, what town we're in.
Goodness sakes. I hope you get better soon.
I hope.
And you made it. Well done, guys. Fantastic stuff. I loved it. When we got to the V, we went to V, then Y, then W, then X, then V again. It was amazing. It's so funny. And this is why I always say that, no, don't worry. We are merely actors. You cannot expect us to know the alphabet. So, we're going to move on to our next game. But something we haven't done in a couple of weeks. I'm going to spin a wheel and find out what the next game is going to be. So I've pressed to spin the wheel and it didn't work. Oh, hang on. It's spinning. Let's see. Oh, it came up. It didn't spin. Is it going to spin? Is it going to spin? It's not spinning. Screw that. That was a bad idea. So we are going to do our next game, which is going to be a game of questions and statements. Questions and statements. The way it works is at any time the characters in the scene, the performers in the scene, will only be allowed to speak in questions or only allowed to speak in statements. A couple of other rules, depending if they're speaking in questions or statements, they're not allowed long hesitations, and they are also not allowed to have what we'd call a circular conversation. Let's find a film to set this within the universe of. So this is going to be set within the world of The Wizard of Oz. This is going to be a scene set within the world of The Wizard of Oz. Starting us off are going to be JJ and Ruth. JJ and Ruth, you're going to start us off. This is set within the world of The Wizard of Oz, and everything has to start off as questions only. Questions only, begin.
Where are we going?
Why am I here?
How should I know?
Who are you?
Don't you know who I am?
Why do you think I know who you are?
Aren't I the most famous little girl here?
Why have I got hay coming out of my arms?
Have you become a scarecrow?
Have I been thinking too much?
Statements only.
You've got a big brain.
I've got a hay brain.
I like hay brains.
Your shoes are a nice colour.
They are red.
They are red indeed, like Russia.
Russia is very red, but
mine
are sparkly red.
They are, and I am a political scarecrow.
I don't understand politics.
Questions only.
Why don't you understand politics?
How was my education so limited?
How can I possibly know that?
Why am I here?
Why have I now got tin on me? Gum, gum, gum.
Why have you changed into a Tin Man?
Why have we got so few actors for this film?
How am I supposed to know that?
When will we get a pay rise?
When will we see the wizard?
Circular conversation warning. Too many of these are throwing back similar sounding questions.
Who was that?
Did you see the witch?
Statements only.
He was a wizard, not a witch.
There was a witch.
Which witch was there?
Oh,
Statement
that is now a question. So
I just wanted to say the two words together.
No, it's good. Good choice. Let's have Alan in, please.
Sorry, are we doing statements or questions?
Questions only.
Okay. Is this your farmhouse?
Why did the farmhouse fall?
Am I a meteorologist now?
Who are you?
Who do you think I am? Whose legs are those sticking out from under the farmhouse?
Why would a witch have legs sticking out from under my farmhouse?
Where have her ruby slippers gone?
Why am I suddenly afraid?
Are you wearing red shoes?
Hesitation
know the
there.
way?
Too long. Hesitation,
Sorry.
Ruth. Andrew, join the scene, please.
Are you colourblind?
Who's asking?
Is it the witch?
Do you look like a witch? Are you the cowardly lion?
You recognise me?
Who doesn't?
Am I a coward?
Isn't that your only
Statements only.
personality? What?
Oh, that was a question. Okay, hang on, I'll allow that. Statements
fair.
only. Statements only, in case you were questioning what I'd said. Statements only.
Yeah, I'm sorry, we were talking over each other. Yes, you're a coward.
You're a prick.
Everybody knows that.
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
I don't care. I can't wait for the flying monkeys to tear you apart in midair.
Flying monkeys have feelings too.
They might well have, but they're still a slave race.
Questions only.
Are they?
Have you not heard that the witch keeps them for her own amusement?
I've been living under a rock.
Oh, well,
Witch rock.
So that was...
that wasn't a
That wasn't the
No,
statement. Okay,
no,
so
you're out, Andrew.
who's out? I think Alan's out, right?
Out.
Yeah. Oh, I don't
I'm
know.
out.
Someone's out.
No,
I'm
Andrew's
in.
out.
Andrew's
You're
out.
in, David.
I'll trust you guys, right?
You.
So, someone else call out. Are we questions or statements?
Questions.
Questions, I mean.
Questions.
JJ should be in.
No,
I think
David,
we're statements, or are we questions?
Who are you?
Don't you recognise me?
Are you Dorothy?
Was it the gingham dress that gave it away?
What's happened to you?
Are we in Kansas?
Do you get trees that walk around like this in Kansas?
Statements only.
I haven't seen all the trees in Kansas.
This one here is very tall.
I can tell by its height.
Its face is always grumpy.
You see faces in trees, do you?
That
That was a question.
Oh,
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
end of the scene there.
Yeah.
Well done, everyone. So, we are going to move on to our next game. Audience, I'm just going to tell you that we have changed what we need in the suggestion box. So if you look down below, it will say that we need characters from fiction and people from history plus their secrets. Characters from fiction plus people from history and their secrets. We are going to move on to the next game. So we've got a few of these suggestions already, but we're going to do another game. Let's choose a game for us to do. In fact, let's do a similar game but completely different, but one where people get eliminated. We're going to do single syllable showdown. Single syllable showdown will be our next game. We'll use another movie. Last time we'll use a movie in this show. Let's see what we've got. Janie said The Karate Kid. Danny O'George said Poseidon. That's quite a good one. Caitlin P said Heathers. I don't think I know that film that
Don't know
well.
what that
So.
is.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Let's
Christian Slater and Winona Ryder kill up a whole school.
Okay, so it sounds a good film. I don't know it at all, though. So
That's lovely,
let's choose something, because if I don't know it, then I don't think the audience will know it. Right, I'm going to choose. I'm going to choose the Addams Family. That's a suggestion I don't think we've had before. We're going to use the Addams Family. So this will be a single syllable showdown. The way it works, there will be two performers in the scene at any one time, and we can only say single syllable words. Starting us off in this game will be myself and Andrew. Everyone else, if you can drop out your camera. And audience, don't forget, we need suggestion of characters from fiction plus people from history. So put them into the comment section down below now. This is set within the world of the Addams Family. Single syllable showdown. Begin.
You rang.
Yes, I did. You
And
see
you are?
thing here?
Thing.
Yes.
What are you doing on that man's person?
That's two syllables,
Oh.
person.
He just died, thing. What do you say to that? Ha ha ha. Let's have Ruth join.
Hi, thing.
Thing says hi.
Great. What do you want to do?
Kill you.
Why kill me?
Why not?
Are you... Are you... Oh,
Go? You want to call me go? I think you may be out.
I think I am out.
Let's have Al join us. Thing, they drop like flies. Wow.
My love, speak French. A word, a sound, it makes me hot.
More, more, more. That's what I say when I see my wife.
Mais oui, plus de la French.
What?
I just said French makes me hot. Speak more French. If you don't know French, make it up.
Bon nuit. Oh, screw you, Alan. Right, JJ, you're in.
Hi, it is me.
So it is.
How are you?
Not so bad. not yet been killed by the state, so... Oh, yeah.
That good. Do we have meat?
So much meat. So much meat, you might think we were the porn version of the Addams Family. Shit.
Ah, and JJ, you win that round. Well done. Excellent stuff. So, we are going to move on to our next game, which is going to be an extreme monologue. We're going to do an extreme monologue. So, audience, we need lots more suggestions of characters from fiction plus people from history. And we need suggestions of unusual things for them to do. So, let's have a quick look. We've got a few suggestions here already, but we'll need a few more. Bear is back and says, "Hail, Andrew." So, Andrew, hail. That's been said at least 3 times over. Hail, Andrew, is this you? Bear? Are you Bear?
No, it's not me.
Right,
Mum.
okay. Hail, King Andrew. Right,
Hail
so...
Hydra.
Okay, Hail Hydra. In fact, let's bring some of our audience back in, because they can give us some suggestions whilst we're waiting for anyone else out there with the time delay on. Let's bring Simon Cowell back. Oh wait, no. I almost made Simon Cowell the host of the meeting. That's not quite what I was meaning to do. Right, and let's bring Kim Kardashian back. And let's bring
Lady
D.
Demona.
Lady D.
So, you guys are back. What we need are suggestions of well-known characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things for them to do. So, can I get one suggestion from you guys now, please?
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Captain Jack Sparrow, and something unusual for Captain Jack Sparrow to be doing.
Flower arranging.
Flower arranging. Okay. We will come to JJ. You are Captain Jack Sparrow. You are flower arranging. And here you go. Oh, wait. Sorry. I was thinking that you were doing an impression. Right, that's not what it is at all. Wrong game. You're still Captain Jack Sparrow. You can be flower arranging. But this is extreme monologue, so you have to keep the monologue going for as long as possible, but you're not allowed to repeat any words whatsoever, and you're not allowed to hesitate. I almost had us doing the impression game, which we'll do later on. Do apologise there, JJ. So,
Right, cool.
Here you go.
Ahar! Captain Jack Sparrow here. Flower arranging. Yes, it's me. Irises, chrysanthemum, red roses, white ones, the lot. In church, it's important to feel flowery. Nature, rain, sun, feeding those plants, making them bloom like a woman.
Oh, repetition of
Repetition of
No,
ha-ha.
ha is not the same as aha.
No, but ha-ha-ha.
No, har is not the same as aha.
I know it isn't,
Sorry.
but
because
repetition of
ha
ha.
take on me, but that's
Well,
not
that's what I started with. Take
Right, so that's
on
50
me.
seconds.
Ha
Right.
is one word, followed by ha, another word, followed
Yeah.
by ha, another word. So that's
Well,
repeating the
that's
word ha.
splitting hairs, Ruth. That's just splitting hairs.
Okay, but it was a
Nobody is
spectacular...
going to do it as well as you've just done anyway.
It was a spectacular 50 seconds. A spectacular
Wow.
50 seconds.
Danny's
Right.
the champion, and luckily he's not on.
Right, so we are going to come next to Andrew. I may also get one of our guest audience members to have a go at this, so be prepared. Right, you may do it against your better judgment, so be ready, Keely, because a shake of no is not a yes and. Right, so Andrew, you will go next. Let's have a look. We have got a suggestion from Bear, your number one fan, has suggested you are Godzilla and you like American movies is your secret. You are Godzilla and you like American movies. Every character you do, you can't leave the screen.
Off stage. Yeah.
Right, okay, you're Godzilla, you like American movies, and here you go.
What's this? Con Air? Men in Black? Ace Off? Blade Runner? Pirates of the Caribbean? Midnight Cowboy? Casablanca? All these movies are good. Cat in the Hat?
Oh,
in! Repetition
Oh, in,
of
yeah.
in
In.
at
yeah,
36
Men in Black,
seconds.
Cat in the Hat. Yeah.
Yes, well done, well done. So, next up, we are going to come to Ruth. Ruth, you will now attempt to beat 50 seconds. Let's find a character for you. And you are going to be Henry VIII. You are Henry VIII. You are working out. You are Henry VIII working out. And here you go.
This is not fun. Weights and bicycle riding. There are too many things for me. Wow. Where is my food?
Oh, repetition of is. This is not fun.
Is.
28
Oh,
seconds.
yes.
Well done, though. 28 seconds there. So, next up, we are going to come to... We're going to... Lady D, you were so good earlier. I think we need to have you back here. Let's say you will go next. Lady D, let's find a character for you. So, the rules of this... And we are going to be harsh, I am sorry. Here's the rules of the game. You are not allowed to repeat any words whatsoever. You are also not allowed to hesitate, which counts as saying things like or So, and also just pausing, so you can't have a dramatic pause. You are going to be... you are Homer Simpson, and you secretly like to eat flowers. You are Homer Simpson, and you secretly like to eat flowers. And here you go.
Doll! Where did I put... Oh, doll! Where did I put the other
Oh,
flower?
repetition of
Sorry.
doll. Oh,
Homer doesn't say anything, does
Even though
he?
that's his thing. I know.
that's
Homer
very
doesn't really
unfortunate.
say
but
anything.
I'm so sorry there. We have to be cruel, but we really appreciate you having a go. If you want to learn some tips on how to play this game, it will all be in the book. I'm so sorry I had to say it. But wait a minute. A new challenger is entering the arena. A new challenger is entering the arena. So, wait for it. And here comes the reigning champion of this game. It is Danny O'George.
Oh, no!
He requested to join in to defend his crown, defend his
Was not
honour.
requested by anyone.
Hello, Danny. How are you doing?
Hello. I'm good. How are
Right,
you
so
guys?
we're going to get a character for you here.
A
Okay,
really hard
so
one.
you are going to be Winston Churchill, and you were secretly a Labour voter. You were Winston Churchill, and you secretly voted Labour. And here you go.
Hello, Parliament. It is I, Churchill, here today. Please let me change parties. Hate Tories. Ugh. Revolting. Nasty stuff. Labour, you are my true calling. Forever. And not single day less. First order of business. Speaker, hush. Thanks. Cheers. Brandy, give. Tart. Ravishing. Right. No, left. Confused then. Sorry. Won't happen again. Sir, I'm out of ideas now, sorry.
Okay, that is 1 minute 13 seconds. 1 minute 13 seconds. Wow.
It's not like my overall record, I think. Is
That was a very confident and risky move to actually say, I want to join in a show that I wasn't competing in to try and do it. And you did it. Okay.
I I'm leaving. Bye, guys.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I can stay if you want me to.
It's up to you. It's up to you.
Bye, Danny. It's been really awesome.
Okay, Alan,
Yeah.
you will be next.
Can I point out that Churchill actually did cross the floor, so that's not an unusual thing for him to have done.
Okay, in that case, Danny, you're disqualified. No, I'm joking. Let's find a character for you. You are King Kong. You are really the BFG in an ape costume. You are King Kong. You are really the BFG in an ape costume. And here you go.
Skull Mountain! You not only kidding. Actually, disguise I'm using to avoid the other giants, because I'm
an I. It is I am.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I'm and I are two different things. David, can we have a ruling, please?
Oh, no, it's, yeah, sorry. We go on homophones here, so I and I means it's the same.
He is a homophone as well.
No, I didn't say I and I. I'm not fucking Jamaican. I and I.
Oh, I and I are separate words. I and I are
Yes.
separate words. Keep going. So there was 32 seconds on the clock. Keep going.
Sneak around past the bedrooms, your kids asleep, little darlings, precious children, glowing. What?
Nothing.
Oh, okay, another false challenge. Right, keep going.
Pleasant dreams into what's left of brains after hard schooling days. Nightmares captured in nets, stolen away to land of Roald Dahl failure.
Oh, repetition of of. Repetition of of. So,
You've won
okay, I
anyway,
need to do
well
a
done.
slight bit of maths here.
He won. He won.
We have a tie. Both Alan and Danny are on 1 minute 13 seconds. This is very interesting. I will go next. I don't think there's going to be much point to it, but I will. Keely, can you suggest a character for me, please?
Rapunzel.
Rapunzel? Because I've got so much hair right now. Right, Rapunzel, and what's Rapunzel's secret?
Bold.
Sorry?
She's bold.
Bald. Okay. Right, I'm Rapunzel and I am bald. Ready? And here I go. Hello there, everyone in fairy tale land. It's me, Rapunzel. Yes. So, boys and girls, would you like to know a secret? Okay, I'll share. This long, flowing, golden hair is not real. A wig! Actually, Rap here is bald as an eagle flying over Alaska.
Eagle, and he did it.
Oh, damn. Okay, so that was 44 seconds, which wasn't bad, but nothing compared to... Only enough to secure fourth place. Only enough to secure fourth place. So, we are going to have a tiebreaker. I believe that's everyone's had a go, right? Everyone's had a go? Unless Simon Cowell or Keely, would you like a go?
Nah, we're good.
You're good. Okay, so... Alan and Danny, let's just have you guys. If everyone else can stop their camera for a moment, we're going to have a tie break between these two gents here. So, Keely, I will stop your camera for you. And same with you, Simon Cowell. Okay, and let's just stop mine and bring mine back in. I know, still putting me in the same position. Right, we are going to settle this between you two guys with a category battle. And the way this works, audience, is they're going to name things in quick succession from a category until someone either runs out of things to say, and they'll have a very fast countdown to be able to say their next item from the category. They're not allowed to repeat something that someone else has already said, and they're not allowed to say something that's not correctly from within that category. So, to keep things fair, Lady D, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you suggest a category of something, please?
Oh God. Mighty Boosh.
Is that a category? I don't know.
As in, what do you mean, a category? A category of what?
What, like, anything. So it's got, like, could be different types of food, different types of cars, a category of something.
Oh, okay. A category of Mighty Boosh characters.
Do you guys know the Mighty Boosh?
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Okay,
Yes.
we're going to give it a go. So, Alan, you can go first. And here
Grief at home.
you go.
Old Greg.
Sabu.
Bolo.
Howard.
You mean Howard Moon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alan, you ran out of time clarifying your opponent's last answer. I'm so sorry there. But that means, Danny, you have won. Okay.
Well done, Danny.
Well done. Okay, so we are going to move on to our next game. Audience, for our next game, I'm going to put something different in the suggestion box. Can we get a suggestion of an ambition? Can we get a suggestion of an ambition? And we will take something from the comment section. We're going to do a couple of games here. First one we are going to do is we are going to play Every Sentence Must. We are going to play Every Sentence Must. And in this game, there will be JJ, there will be Ruth, and there will be Alan. JJ, Ruth, and Alan. Now, when you do this game, every sentence you say must include a word which is a body part. Every sentence you say must include a word which is a body part. Okay? Every sentence must include a word that is a body part. I asked the audience for suggestions of an ambition you had as a young child, and we've got a suggestion here of skydiver. Suggestion of skydiver. So this will be a scene about skydiving. Every sentence you say must include a body part. And here you go.
Well, I mean, I am physically terrified of skydiving, so I'm tending not to do it.
I'm also frightened. I think I'm going to do my bollocks.
My head is absolutely fixed on doing this.
Well, I mean, it's all right for you because you read an awful lot of very clever books. The rest of us aren't quite so eyebrow.
I thought it was harmless, but I don't know now.
I'm going to stick my neck out here and say that you two just need to man up.
Well, I personally find that extremely humorous.
Aye. I think I know exactly where you're coming from.
Pat, tell her.
Two's company, three's a crowd.
I knows that, but we could still do it.
Well, it is terrifying for me, but I see the value in bearding the lion in his den.
I'm just going to listen to Elbow, which will calm me down.
Yeah, I've got a gut feeling he's not going to survive a jump.
In the pit of my stomach, there is definitely a stone.
I hope my false teeth don't come out.
The thing is, I know people die doing these jumps, and I want to be a liver.
Do you? Well, we just got to take it on the chin, get on with it.
Well, that's a horse with a different kidney.
I totally agree with you.
I don't think you've got the stomach for this, Ruth.
She's explained it to us again and again and again.
Well, I know you're the bee's knees, Alan, but not sure about Ruth.
Oh, we all know you're only doing this to look hip.
hairy places are scary, but airy planes are not.
The problem is, the plane is full. I call it a problem. Follicle. I call it a problem.
I mean, her lips move, but nothing makes sense.
And scene. Well done there. Ruth, they were ganging up a little bit. Right, so,
Yeah.
right, we're going to go on and have another game of Every Sentence Must. This time it will be for myself, it will be for Andrew, and it will be for Danny. Let's have a look. Where is this scene going to be set? Oh, sorry, what was an ambition? Max has said to invent time travel. That's quite a fun one. This will be a scene about inventing time travel, and this time every sentence must include an item of clothing. Every sentence must include an item of clothing. It's going to be about time travelling, and here we go. My hat's off to you men. We have created this immaculate device.
So, you said you call this a time machine?
Yes, the time machine, as you call it, is perfect. But no more cheek from you. Put a sock in it.
Oh, I helped create this machine. It's in my genes.
Yes, I know
And
you
yours.
did, young Andrew. It's just that Danny here is getting a bit shirty.
Hey, don't get your knickers in a twist with me, David.
Look, if we're all going to get into this machine, we should be careful because it's a bit tight in here. It's a bit tight.
Should we test it out? Try it? See if it works?
Go for it.
Yes,
let's,
first I
do
just
that.
need to finish my beanie burger. Mmm, yummy.
Totally cut me off. I was going to say we should take this to the neighbourhood.
Ah, well. If we do that, we'll have to run and then I'll be pantsing. Loss of breath, definitely.
Belt up.
Well, I can't condone that kind of language.
Oh,
I think someone needs to get off their high heel horse.
Look,
Can you address me properly?
look, we just need to... I'll shoo you the way into the machine, and now that I have shoon you in, we will press this button, and we are back in time!
Wow. I have to say we got there in teetotal time.
Oh, you're talking complete sash.
Tuxedo.
There could be all kinds of germs out here, so we need to coat ourselves in this protective film. We need to coat ourselves in it.
Mind if I borrow that from you?
Oh, I feel a bit sick. I might scarf.
Can I nicker your...
Well, looks like the gloves are off in this one, guys. I think we're all going to be fighting over this cream.
Oh, there's a dinosaur there! Shoo! 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 Get out of here! What are we going to do? Perhaps if we could lace its food with some sort of drug.
It's all right, guys. I'm a boxer kind of guy, so I can take him.
Perhaps some calming music. I can play a G string to try and calm it down. Mankini! And scene! Okay, and that is the end of that scene. Okay, audience, we are going to move rapidly onto our finale round momentarily.
Oh.
So, audience, can you put into the suggestion box well-known characters from fiction, people from history, plus unusual things for them to do? Well-known characters from fiction, plus people from history, and unusual things for them to do. So, Just before we do that, though, we are going to do one more game, and this time in it we will have Danny and Alan. Danny and Alan, you can do one more quick game, just so we give the audience a chance to put in some suggestions of characters from fiction or people from history. And so, Ruth, if you could just stop your camera here. We are going to have a quick game of Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Yes. We're going to have a quick game of Styles Clash. So, audience, if you want to, you can give some suggestions of different styles you would like to see these guys continue in. They could be styles of film or television. They could be styles, different time periods, different animals, different accents. I'll do most of this just to give you a chance. Please suggest characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things for them to do. Let's have a quick look here. I asked the audience for suggestions. Oh, Bear has been on the absolute rampage, giving different suggestions of, looks like professions. They might have been ambitions. We're going to use some of those for the next round, though, Bear, because I appreciate...
Somebody has suggested accents. I think you've missed... You're supposed to suggest the accent we're using rather than just saying...
Accents, yes.
Accents. Sorry.
That's no worries. Okay. So I would like this to be a scene about joining the Navy so that you can get a free trip to Australia. Joining the Navy so that you can get a free trip to Australia. Start it normally and I'll give you a new style along the way. Here you go.
Is this where I join the Navy?
No, yes, have you come to enroll?
I certainly have. You have a beautifully naval beard. Am I supposed to grow one of those?
Yes. In fact, it is a legal requirement. Do you perhaps have a spare that you could just borrow?
Well, I mean, I shaved this morning because I was coming for an interview. I suppose I could go back and glue all the hairs back on.
Well, I would expect so, Sonny Jim. If you want to enroll on this naval academy, we are about to set shore for the land down under.
Really? Tasmania?
Ooh, slightly bigger than that, but you get the sort of general idea. So, when can you provide us with this beard?
Well, I mean, if I come on board now, I can provide you with this beard in 3 days at the latest.
Freeze! I would like you guys to continue this scene as if it were a horror film.
3 days? Do you think you can survive 3
It's all right,
days?
it was only a cat.
Well, I think we'll just have to do a bit of trimming there. If you can't provide me with a beard, we'll take it from your head.
Please bring the scissors on, because these two guys who are attached to my arsehole are really dragging me down at the moment. So...
Freeze! I would like you to continue this as if it has got an overwhelming sense of joy.
Oh, those two guys. Oh, they're just being friendly. It's nothing to worry about. But, yeah, I think that down payment idea of yours, I think it's excellent. Why don't you just come aboard?
It's been my ambition my whole life to join the Navy. Thank you. I don't know how to say how much this means to me, because I'm a middle-class Englishman and I've never felt joy in my life. But apart from that,
I would like to continue this scene as if you all have got Russian accents.
Welcome aboard, comrade.
Is most important thing in my life you welcome me aboard is life-changing. My whole... And I promise, from bottom of heart, the Russian accent doesn't mean I am spy espionage agent coming in to kill everybody you love. Because after all, we've got President of the United States. What else do we need?
Balderdash, we set sail for the Australia land and claim it for Mother Russia. Are you in, Comrade.
I am in so deep you can barely see my feet.
You have found the vodka bar. Excellent.
Vodka is the best thing about Mother Russia, apart from government of Mother Russia, which is, of course, infallible and may not be criticized for any reason.
Privyet, barmaid. Give this cadet the strongest stuff.
Freeze! I would like you to continue this as if it is a school play.
Oh, well, thank you for giving me that drink, mister. I certainly am grateful to you
Miss,
for it.
He's got alcohol on him. He shouldn't be drinking that on here.
Miss, I think Danny's wet himself. I think Danny's wet himself.
That's mean. I'm telling your mum.
Yeah,
Freeze!
well,
I would
my
like you
dad
to
beat
continue
your
this.
mum up.
I would like you to continue this as if you are each other's mums.
Don't you take that tone with me.
Well, Danny, I think there comes a point where you have to recognise that my son is just much more gifted than you.
No, I don't think so. My son far outclasses yours, all right?
Well, I can not to be rude, but I can tell by your accent that class is not something you've given much thought to.
Are you taking the mick out of where I come from?
No, not at all. I'm just taking the mick out of who you are now.
Okay, and freeze. Burn! Right, okay, excellent stuff. Lovely scene. We're going to now move on to our finale game, which is going to be an impression battle royale. An impression battle royale. Just before we come to this, though, I'm going to once again remind our audience, if people have joined in late, just to know what this is about all behind me. This is the Extreme Improv Big Book of Improv Games, which will hopefully be on sale from Amazon.co.uk or Amazon.com or any Amazon from around the world, hopefully within the next week. I can't tell you the exact release date just because I've never published a book there before, so I don't know how long the process takes. But it will be very, very soon, and it tells you how to play over what... I don't know what you're showing. Right. It tells you how...
Amazon.
Oh, okay, Amazon. It tells you how to play over 100 short-form improv games, which are these sketch improv games, and it will include a bunch of original games that we do with Extreme Improv that we debuted and you probably won't have come across anywhere else, and it even includes several games which we have not played publicly yet, so there's some brand new games in there. Now that I've done that quick plug, let's get on with the game. So,
now that you've made this all redundant, let's get on with the last game we will ever play.
No, it's not published yet. We've still got a week, Alan. We've still got a week before they can have learned some more.
wait, what's redundant?
It's irrelevant.
Right, okay, so, Ruth and JJ, you can go first. Ruth and JJ, you will go
one.
first. Let's find some characters for you. Okay, so... you are going to be Piers Morgan. You are Piers Morgan not being opinionated. You are Piers Morgan, Ruth, not being opinionated. And here you go.
There is a lot going on in the news now that I have to tell you about without prejudice, without putting any spin on it. When we talk about the recent speech about cutting VAT, about making the cinemas open, the theatres open again, nobody should be blaming anyone for any of the times that we have been living through recently and the people that we have had to put up with. In the news, really, do we actually have to see the child being left on a boat, 4 years old, whilst the mother from Glee, used to be in Glee, goes for a swim. Is that something that is newsworthy at the moment when we are dealing with the deaths of so many people from this COVID-19? I can't not say that it's absolutely ridiculous. She shouldn't have gone for a swim. She's obviously drowned. She left her 4-year-old. She didn't even let the father of her child. All right, they're separated, but really, was that a good thing to do? No, it wasn't. That poor 4-year-old boy. What's he going to do growing up now? He's never going to see his mother. He's only 4 years old. Oh, dear.
And scene there. Well done there, Ruth. Well done. Next up, we are going to come to JJ. Let's find a character suggestion for you. As suggested by Bear on YouTube, you are going to be Robin Hood using a sword. Robin Hood using a sword. And here you go.
I've been doing martial arts recently, and I've learnt the multiple use of weapons. Now, I'm known for my bow and arrow and a bit of crossbow, but I've come across this really rather lovely weapon. It's long, it's metal, and it goes right through the ribs, a lot more than the old bow and arrow. Now, the only problem is you've got to be quite close to the Sheriff of Nottingham to chop his head off. But bow and arrow will only go through his ear or his nose and give him a piercing or something. But a sword, yes, that's what it's called, is made of amazing alloy metal and goes right through his neck and chops his head off, or his arm, or his legs, or, to the knee. It's a fantastic thing. And I think they're really, really going to catch on. Thank you very much. Robin Hood here. Okay, Friar Tuck, I'm coming to meet the girls in a minute. Hey, hello.
Okay, and well done there, JJ. So, audience, it is now voting time. I'm going to ask our guest audience members to join us back because they can give their opinions as we wait for more votes to come through. So, Lady D, Kim Kardashian, and Simon Cowell. You still there? We might have lost
Simon Cowell got booted off.
Booted off? Okay, I didn't do that. Right, I'm not taking responsibility for that. Okay. Right then. So, first of all, Danny, who would you vote for there? Audience, actually, sorry, Danny. I just need to let you know, if you want to vote for JJ, put JJ into the comments. JJ as Robin Hood, put either JJ or Robin Hood. If you'd like to vote for Ruth as Piers Morgan, then put Ruth or Piers Morgan into the comments. Danny, who would you vote for?
It's a close one, but I think for the use of recent events, I've got to give it to Ruth. Okay.
I'm surprised in the story of Robin Hood you weren't able to incorporate recent events there, JJ. But okay.
I was close.
Close. Andrew, who would you vote for here?
I'm going to go with Ruth as well.
Okay. Alan?
Well, I'm going to buck the trend. I'm voting against Ruth purely because her plan was not to have any opinions, and she wound up having opinions nevertheless.
Piers Morgan can't do that.
No, exactly. I mean, it's probably an impossible ask in the first place, but I'm afraid my vote's got to go for JJ because he fulfilled the criteria.
Harsh but fair.
Okay.
I mean, Ruth was very good, but
trying to not give an opinion was the brief.
Okay, right. Let's find out what our audience thinks. Starting with Keely, who would you vote for here?
I vote for Ruth.
So that's one vote for Ruth. Lady D, who would you vote for?
Sorry, but I'm a fan of JJ.
So that's one apiece. Let's see what we've got in the comments section. Audience, if you haven't given your votes yet, do so now. So we've got another vote for JJ from Janie on Twitch rather. We've got another vote for JJ from Max on Facebook. Then we have a vote for Ruth from Sophie on Twitch. A Ruth from Erica on YouTube. A vote for Ruth, spelled R-O-O-F, from Bear on YouTube. A vote from Jane for JJ, which ties things up entirely. Julie Purnell says Ruth, which makes it 5 votes to 4. 5 votes to 4. We'll give it a few more seconds. And we'll see if there are any final votes coming through. So we're going to give it a 5 countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that means, let me just double check this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ruth, you have just pipped into the post. So well done there, Ruth. Oh, wait a second. Wait. We have another vote come through, literally as I'm saying it, and I'm always willing to count the audience efforts for coming through. So Regina Remula Cramond, that's an interesting name, has voted JJ, which ties it up. I am willing to let this be a tiebreaker because tiebreakers are fun. So I'm going to give you guys a scavenger hunt challenge. So I'm going to give you
someone else's house.
You're in someone else's house.
That's gonna be interesting.
Oh God.
No problem.
Okay. That will inspire this, in fact. So I'm going to give you 30 seconds to reveal something, to find something to show to the camera that reveals a dark secret. Something that reveals a dark secret. And here you go. So, once again, these guys are going to find something to reveal a dark secret to the audience here. This is a scavenger hunt tiebreaker game. But I will take this opportunity to remind everyone that this book is coming out. Now, if you are fed up of me talking about this book, unfortunately, I'm going to mention it a lot over the coming weeks until I see that people are fed up and I'll stop. But we actually have another announcement which I made last night, and that is very soon there will be details coming forth about the Extreme Improv XStreamed World Championships. JJ has just got back, but the World Championships will be a multi-night tournament. It's where we will crown one champion to be the 2020 Extreme Improv XStreamed World Champion. There will only be one of these champions this year. So, now that these guys are back, Ruth, we will say that you can go first. Show the audience something to reveal a dark secret.
This big box, in it, flowers, and I only got this box today. Flowers, a bottle of Prosecco, and some chocolate. As you see, it is now empty. Although it is addressed to me, Ruth Curtis, etc., the card inside it says, "Dear Sam and Yasmin, Saturday, 4th of July was supposed to be your wedding day. This is a poor substitute, but at least you can toast each other and eat chocolate."
Wow, spicy. Ooh, so let's hear what JJ has to combat that. Someone else's house. This could be spicy as well. Go for it.
Some people may think that I am teetotal, but I have a dark secret. Hang on a minute. My secret is abstinence makes the heart go under. Peter Fonda. It's a secret, so know what I mean.
Okay, well done. Well done. So, JJ could be like the secret drinker here. But I think just for the true lifeness of it, I think I'm going to go for Ruth here because she has actually got someone else's card revealing that their wedding was meant to have happened and was postponed.
And she's took all the stuff.
She's taken all their stuff. So, Ruth, I will say you go through there. Well done. That was going to be a tough one to top. So, next up, we are
Can
going...
I say, by the way, that as a recovering alcoholic, I didn't find JJ's thing funny at all. In fact, I found it offensive.
Well, I'm a practicing alcoholic, so that's where we are.
Okay.
Fuck it, mate, I'm winding you up. You were brilliant.
Okay, so next up we are going to have Alan and Andrew. Alan and Andrew, let's find some characters for you. Andrew, you can go first. Let's find who have we got here.
Why not?
You are going to be... in fact, Bear is a huge fan of yours, Andrew, because when I was talking earlier about the upcoming World Championship, Bear wrote, David, shut up, let Andrew talk about it. So you have a huge fan there. But regardless...
Let the Jesus guy do the talking.
The Jesus guy. Okay. You are going... Okay, let's give Bear what he wants. Bear wants to give a suggestion. Let's choose a Bear suggestion for you, Andrew. You are going to be... this is a fun one as well. You're going to be the Monopoly man, talking about real life as if it was Monopoly. You're going to be talking... You are the Monopoly man talking about real life as if it is a game of Monopoly. And here you go.
Hello, I'm the Monopoly Man, and I want to talk about real life and where I live, and I've never played Monopoly, and I'm walking down the street, and I must remember this, and I sold my house the other day for £2,000, 93 pence. I also have a chain of hotels all over the place. There's been an outbreak in my office, and I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. My mask is coming off.
Okay, well done. Excellent stuff. Thank you very much, Andrew. Next up, we are going to come to Alan. Alan, we are going to find a character from you, and let's see who we've got here. You are going to be, as suggested by Julie Purnell, Katie Hopkins being nice about everyone. You are Katie Hopkins being nice about everyone. And here you go.
Well, of course, the thing about Britain these days is that it's completely overrun with Islamists and other foreigners who come here and they make better restaurants, they have better food than we could possibly come up with. I once slept with a man who was already married, and I regret it because he was obviously much happier in his life with his wife, and I'm the reason I'm so bitter about everybody is purely because I'm lonely and my children disown me, and I don't even believe anything I say. I just say it because it's the only way I know to make money, because I haven't got any skills. And if only I could make a living out of love, I would do that. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for all the harm I've done. My parents would be so ashamed of me. I don't know what else I can do.
Okay, well done there. Well done. Shit, did we actually have some real acting on the show? That's weird, right? So, okay.
Hello.
Audience, who do you vote for here? Do we vote for Alan as Katie Hopkins, or do we vote for Andrew as the Monopoly man? Will Andrew get the Monopoly on the vote, or will it be a Hopkins skip and a jump? Oh, I failed that joke. Right, for Alan, put your votes into the comments now. Let's find out, first of all, Ruth, who would you vote for?
Well, as you said, it looked like we actually had some real acting there with almost real tears. Is that over egging it? No, Alan, you get my vote.
Okay, and
Thank you, Ruth.
Danny, who would you vote for here?
Well, I do want to give props to Alan where it's due, because that was pretty good acting. But I want to give my vote to Andrew purely because Monopoly, trying to explain real life, doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, but remembers to wear a mask. Yeah, can't get more meta than that.
Okay, and JJ.
As a keen Monopoly fan, I was apoplectic about Andrew's performance. No one wears a mask in Monopoly, not one character, no roads, no houses, no free parking. And I'm sorry, although it might be meta, according to Danny, the 1 minute, 13 second, not that I'm sure, whatever he is, not even on tonight and he wins. I mean, really, seriously, it's ridiculous. Alan.
Okay, so let's find out what our audience votes, starting with Kim Kardashian.
I vote for Alan.
So that's one vote for Alan. Lady D, how do you vote this one?
Sorry, Andrew. It's all about Alan.
It's all about Alan. Let's see what we've got there for in the comments section. We have got Bear, unsurprisingly, has said, Andrew is a genius. Your number one fan. Okay.
On what evidence?
Is this your partner, Andrew?
I don't know. No, it's his stalker, clearly. The horrifying thing is this video will probably end up in like a lawsuit later for the restraining order. Okay. So, Janie says Alan, so that makes it 3-1. Battlecat says Andrew, making it 3-2. Jane says Alan, making it 4-2. Andrew gets another vote from Styles Clash, making it 4-3. Sophie J says Andrew, making it 4 apiece. Erica says Alan, making it 5-4. Julie says Alan, making it 6-4. Max says Alan, making it 7-4. And I think at that point, any other votes coming through? Any other votes? Going once, going twice. Bear, we're sorry. But Alan, you won. Well done. Well done. Okay, so
Nice. Cheers.
who does that leave? Me and Danny boy. So, Danny, you can go first, and then I will ask our audience joining us to choose a character for me. But for Danny, let's find a character for you. You are going to be... Oh, this is funny. You are going to be Buffy the Vampire Slayer, dying and becoming an angel. You are going to be Buffy, dying and becoming an angel. And
Work with that.
here you go.
Hi, I'm Buffy, and I'm just about to go up against Kakistos. Yeah, he came back from the dead, so I just got my stake here, and he bit me, dying again. This is the 4th time.
Okay, well done there. Well done, Danny. I like it. What was actually quite cool is your camera sort of did that blurring thing as you fell out of shot, which actually felt like an artistic choice. So, next up, it will be me. Either Keely or Lady D. Can you suggest a character and something for me to be doing, please?
Keely, you go. I already suggested stuff.
You say it.
Oh, you say it. RuPaul being a slob.
RuPaul being a slob. Do you know what? I'll be honest, I don't actually know who... Is that the RuPaul's Drag Race, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. I've never seen that show. So, RuPaul being a slob, okay? And here I go. Oh, sorry. Okay, the show's not starting for another few minutes, right? So, you won't see anything fabulous here from me. So, right, what have we got to drink? I need something. What is this? Oh, yeah, mucus breath. Oh, yeah, gorgeous. Lovely. Oh, stuff in my teeth. Let's just get one of these toothpicks. Let's get this right out there. Oh, yeah, crap on the camera. Who cares? Okay, and what's that? We're starting in 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3. Screw you all. 2. 1. Hello. And I don't know what I'm doing. So well done. That is
Welcome to my
terrible.
world.
That was awful. I apologise to everyone out there who may have found that awful. So let's find out how much Danny won by. So, Andrew, who do you vote for there?
Well, since Danny forgot the angel part, I vote for you, Dave.
In my defence, he called end scene before I could come back as an angel. So
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's my bad. That's completely my bad.
Danny, then. I'll vote for Danny.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I completely forgot. Right, okay, JJ, who do you vote for?
Danny.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, Alan?
Well, unfortunately, the whole thing fell apart. I'd have voted for you, but sadly, you mistakenly sprang a whole different thing on Danny, and that's it was an accident. I'm not blaming you for it, but unfortunately, I still have to vote for Danny.
No, I agree. I forgot that you were becoming an angel. So often our impressions end with someone dying, and I just took it that was seen. So, Ruth, why do you vote for Danny?
Well, he actually did. Whilst you were saying that it was finished, he came back and he's got his hands together in prayer. I saw it. So yeah, of course, that's why I'm voting for Danny.
Okay, Lady D, who do you vote for?
David, I'm going to have to vote for you because you made me laugh more than anything in this whole evening. So sorry, it has to be you, David.
Okay, no, I appreciate that, Lady D. Keely, who do you vote for?
I vote for David as well.
2 for me. Like this may be a repeat of a week ago where if I win this, I'm not going to actually take it, right? Because I did mess you up. But let's have a look. So Bear has Andrew, he doesn't love you anymore. Bear says Danny is king. Oh no, he says Andrew is ultimate king. So that is a vote for Danny. Assad has joined and says OMG Alan, big fan. So that's a vote for you, Alan. This is going well. Right. Jane says a vote for me.
He's 5.5 hours behind.
Yeah. So Jane votes for me, which means I have somehow 3. Danny gets 1. Janie votes for Danny, which makes it 2. Julie votes for Danny, making it 3, and says sorry, David. Erica says David just for the wig, putting me in the lead at 4-3. Max says David, making it 5-3. Styles Clash says Danny, making it 5-4. Sophie J says David, making it 6-4. And any other votes? Livia says Danny, making it 6-5. Any other votes coming through? 6-5, 6-5. Assad says JJ, having a full head of hair has been a revelation. I don't quite understand that. Oh, because you usually wear a hat.
Because you wear a hat.
Okay, that doesn't actually make things any more sense here.
But I think I should win anyway.
Okay, but
once again, you're perfectly welcome to call that a full head of hair. If you...
Oh, Alan, stop it, mate. Yeah,
right.
Really.
Okay. So,
fine.
Sad.
Technically, now having a look at the votes, I will have won. But for the second time in 2 weeks, I am actually going to make way for Danny. This time, very specifically, because I ended your scene before you were able to finish your idea. So I cheated unintentionally, but Danny, you go through. So, let's go on to our finale round. So we have Danny. Who else went through? We have Ruth, and we have Alan.
Yeah, fuck it, me. Why not?
Okay, well, it was. Right, so Ruth, you can go first. In this finale round to decide who will be today's Extreme Improv Extreamed champion. So, Ruth, let's find a character for you. And you are going to be... let's see. Lots of votes there. Who are you going to be? You are going to be... lots of suggestions here, not lots that we've already had before. Who are we going to be? We've had the Joker loads of times. Okay, you're going to be Kylie Minogue. Talking to her neighbours about belly dancing. You are Kylie Minogue talking to your neighbours about belly dancing. And here you go.
Everybody says that it's my bum that has the most focus, but no, it's my belly. Look at this, look at this. You've got to move it all around, and it when you dance, it kind of like undulates. Can you undulate your belly? Undulate. Go on, undulate. Oh, what you need my hot pants. You need my gold hot pants, your belly, you'll rock it. Go for it. Yeah, that's the way to go, honey. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Okay, and well done there, Ruth. Next up, we are going to come to Danny. We're going to come to you, Danny. Let's find a character for you. And let's see, who are you going to be? You are going to be... you're going to be Crichton. I said, do you know Red Dwarf?
Not enough to know who Crichton
Oh, okay,
is.
okay. That's quite a specific one. Right, okay.
I can do Red Dwarf if that's...
Yeah, okay, that's cool. So in this case, you are going to be Kim Kardashian, cleaning windows. You are Kim Kardashian, cleaning window. You have a window behind you. This is all good. Kim Kardashian, cleaning windows, and here you go.
Kanye, this window's looking a bit dirty. Oh, yeah, look at that smear mark. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's going to leave water stains. I think I best clean that. No one, Kylie looking at us. Oh, I think I got water all down me. Oh, gosh, the paparazzi. Oh, no, I've broke the internet once before. I don't want to do it again. Oh, crikey. End scene, please.
Okay, and end scene. I was too afraid that I'd be ending it early again.
I
Okay.
was worried you could see the reflection of what I was doing, but okay.
Right, so that was Danny as Kim Kardashian, but next up we're going to come to Alan. And you are going to be Crichton from Red Dwarf, having an affair with Sparehead 2. You are Crichton, having an affair with Sparehead 2. And in your own time, here you go.
Well, I think one of the most important things about being a droid is that we can break our programming and so make more of our relationships than we ever would if only we were contained by our masters who programmed us but never really programmed us for human feelings. I'm currently relating the ship's log, log number 504. Everything's all right. Everything's so all right. Oh my God, everything's good.
And scene. Thank you very much. So, the question is, who do we want to vote for here? We can either vote for that smeghead, Alan. If you want to vote for Alan, then write Alan or Crichton into the comments. Do you want to break the internet and vote for Danny as Kim Kardashian? If so, then vote for Danny as Kim Kardashian. Or do you want to vote for Ruth as... I've done it again. I've forgotten which character you did.
Kylie.
Yeah, as Kylie Minogue. So do you want to say la 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 and vote for Ruth? Then put Ruth or Kylie into the comments. Let's find out what the audience thought. Audience, put your votes into the comments as quickly as you can. I see an earlier comment we had from Keely to you, Danny, who said that, Danny, you're a fabulous mum. So that's something you can be proud of tonight. So audience, who do you vote for? Danny, Ruth or Alan? Danny, Ruth or Alan? Put your votes into the comments right away, because that way we won't have delays. And JJ, who would you vote for?
Close, but I don't think Alan was at his best in this final, so I'm going to vote for Danny. Much against, I mean, I don't want to vote for either of them, I'll be honest.
What about me?
I'd vote for Ruth.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot what you did, Ruth. No, I don't know for anyone.
It was my belly.
Okay.
I think your belly actually was okay. No, you've convinced me. I'll vote for Danny.
Oh.
Okay, Andrew, how would you vote?
I'll vote for Ruth.
Yeah.
Okay. Lady D, how would you vote?
Well, I was going to go for Alan, but sorry, I'm going to change it and I'm going to vote Ruth.
Yeah,
So
cool.
that's a vote for Ruth. Kim Kardashian, how do you vote?
I vote for Ruth.
Okay, and do we have a vote from, I guess, Bruce Jenner, who's also joined us?
Really? Bruce Jenner.
Well, I vote for Danny, but I have put it on the comments.
Oh, you've put it on the comments. So, I forget. So that's 2 for Ruth, right?
And 1 for Danny. Yeah.
2 for Ruth, 1 for Danny. So, let's have a look. So, Bear votes Ruth wins because Andrew said. Interesting. Right, so, Andrew, you've influenced this. So, someone help... Guys, you help me keep count because I forget here.
3-1.
Right, okay. Janie says Ruth.
4-1.
Julie said Danny, but have we already counted that? Livia says Ruth. Jane says Alan. Sophie says Alan. Max says Danny. Let's have a look. Erica
5-2-2.
Erica says Alan. And let's see what else we've got. Assad says, I vote for constipated Alan.
5-4-2.
Battlecat says Alan.
5-5-2.
Let's have a look. Styles Clash says Alan.
In the lead.
Okay, so let's have a look. Any other votes coming through? Any other votes? So what are the current scores, please, JJ?
5-6-2. Alan's winning. Ruth
Alan's
5.
winning.
Alan 6.
So, audience, I'll give you the last chance to vote here. Put your votes in immediately if you want to get the votes, because I'm about to start a 5-second countdown. Anything that I haven't seen by the end of this 5 seconds, I will discount. Just because this will decide who is today's Extreme Improv XStreamed champion of the evening. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is time. So I believe, Alan, you have won today.
Yep,
well done, Alan. Excellent
Well
stuff.
played, everybody.
So, Alan, I will quickly see if I can find the world... No, it's not the World Championship. I tell a lie. That's about the...
No, it's not.
Behind me.
No.
Yeah, I will find the championship belt to put it over you. There we go. So, Alan, you are the champion of the show today. Excellent stuff. I will take this moment, just whilst you have got the championship belt there, to make this announcement that I made last night once again. And that is that we will soon be having the Extreme Improv XStreamed World Championship. Just to tell you the information on this, it is going to be a multi-night event. So, whereas we have had the show today, and there is one champion, which is Alan, who is the Extreme Improv XStreamed champion of this show and the current champion. There will be something where when you win one show, you advance through in a tournament style, and then performers will go on until there is one person who will be crowned this year's Extreme Improv XStreamed World Champion 2020. Details on how people can get involved will be coming up in the next few days. So do check out the Extreme Improv Facebook page, because that will give those announcements there. So if you're a performer, if you're an improviser, a comedian, an actor, any other kind of performer, and you would like to throw your name in the hat to get involved, those details will be coming up for people to get involved. Do help spread the word. So, with that said, let's find out where we can find our performers. Audience, if you would like to say any final shout outs to anyone, if you want to put anything in the comments, do so now. And first of all, we will come to Ruth. Where can the people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Ruth Curtis Acts. You could look at my website if you want, or you could look at wow.co.uk, which is my company and sort of the radio show that I do on Radio Charwell. It goes out twice a week, every Tuesday and Thursday morning between 10 a.m. and 12 noon. Just go to radiocharwell.com.
Okay, so JJ, where can the good people find you?
On the M25, sometimes on the M2, and the A21 occasionally. Depends. I'm, you know what I mean? I'm a bit wee.
Okay, fantastic. Andrew, are you there?
Yeah, I'm invisible, so it might be difficult to find me.
That book is brilliant. Look at that. That is brilliant.
I know, right? Bestseller right there.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Danny, where can the people find you?
Confined in this room mostly, but I am here tomorrow for the matinee, and I don't have public social media. But shout out to Portsmouth Improv XStreamed. Hopefully they'll have something coming up soon.
Yeah. Who's that behind your window?
Oh, that's just my gran.
Oh, okay. Right, so, Alan, actually, hang on, you're the champ, so I'll come to me next. So, my name is David Pistansky. You can find me on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter, just by searching David Pistansky, spelled Pustansky. But now let's come to our champion of the day. Alan, where can the people find you?
Hello, I completely didn't deserve to be the champion today, but hurrah for fluke. Very shortly we will be doing very shortly we will be doing a murder mystery weekend, and it will very much involve the friends, the people you know from this end of the improv situation. And Jesus fucking Christ, could you just obviously I'm too drunk to be talking about this.
Don't worry there, Alan.
We'll
So,
just cut this out and I'll do a proper version of it tomorrow.
Oh my
don't
God.
worry. Okay, so Alan, we'll see if Simon Cowell can come back with his charger for you, because every time you got to murder mystery, you sort of forgot those words, which were the key words. So, brilliant stuff there. Keely, do you have any final shout outs or anything you want to say?
Yeah, shout out to Lydia for that.
Excellent. Hello there.
That's good.
And Lady D, do you have any shout outs you want to give?
I'd like to say hello to Kai, Sinead and Josh, who are my lovely children.
Aww.
And thank you for my mum for giving birth to me.
Lady D, quality woman.
Okay, let's have a quick look to the comments section. So, Jane Martin on Facebook puts lots of smiley faces and thumbs up. Bear says, Andrew rules. Assad says, legitimately traumatised that JJ looks like Dusty Rhodes without the hat. Okay, let's not make personal comments, but do you know who Dusty Rhodes is, JJ?
No.
He's a professional wrestler. There is a resemblance. It's not.
Is there?
Yeah, it's not an insult. So
No, that's fine. I don't care either way. I usually get Goldfinger, to be honest.
okay.
I once convinced two people on a poker table that I was Goldfinger, despite it being 40 years after Goldfinger actually performed in James Bond, and they actually believed me. And one rang his partner to tell him he was sitting next to Goldfinger. Unbelievable.
Okay,
People
cool.
are really stupid.
Yeah, certainly. Okay, so Jane says, big thanks, guys and gals. Max says, big fan of this show. Thanks, extreme improvers. Or improvers. We're trying to improve, I guarantee it. Sophie J says, thanks for another fun evening. And Bear says, bow to Andrew, peasants. So you've got a massive fan. So, brilliant stuff. Until next time, everyone, stay safe, stay happy, and stay extremed. Bye, everyone. If you will. Okay.
Thank you very much for having me. I'm
Drop
sorry
the
that-
bionic elbow. Bye, guys.
Sorry, I was off for a roll of man. Thank you. Bye, guys.
Well,